Hi, it's Marsha. I'm going to show you a better process of how I do my leg so the tape won't be in the way. You'll be able to see everything. This is how I wrap it at night so that I don't get soaked.
Home Store's anniversary sale starts right now. Hurry in and get 0% interest for 6 years. Come in today and let's celebrate together.
Then I have to pull the tape off that I use to hold it on up so it doesn't ride down.
Make the most of your business card with Vistaprint.
I have shorts on, so I'm not going to show you anything. Got to be decent. This is the rolled gauze that I use. And I bought a pair of bandage scissors to cut it off.
Before discovering Nexium 24 hours to treat his frequent heartburn, Stephen could only imagine enjoying a spicy taco. Now his world explodes with flavor. Nexium 24 hours stops acid before it starts for all day, all night protection. Can you imagine?
And I have a waterproof thing here. I'm going to try to pull all this off together. This tape just kills my skin. Oh. Oh. Tape likes my skin. Oh. Tape on it, that hurts. Okay. That was the waterproof. It's pretty soaked. The doctor told me yesterday that this, I know you're having trouble, kind of trouble seeing it. The doctor told me yesterday that it's going to seep that fluid for quite a while. And I just have to keep packing it with dry gauze and letting it soak it. It's my body drawing fluid down there to the wound trying to heal. But he did say it looked so much better and that I was doing excellent taking care of it. I don't put gloves on until I get the old off. This tape tears my skin up, but I have to do it. Oh. Oh man, that hurts coming off. And as you can see, this is soaking wet from the drainage. And I just take a hold of the gauze. I don't touch the wound. I pull the gauze out. And he cut some more dead tissue out. He opened, can you see he opened this up? There was a scab in there, and he opened it up and cleaned it. There's actually a tunnel going under there with nothing. But he cut a little bit more dead tissue out. But as you can see, it's starting to fill in. It's not as deep. It's looking really good. He said it was just excellent. I'm going to get that over there so that the vent, I sit over the vent right here, and the vent, I don't want that air blowing in it, so I put the garbage can under it. So now it's time to pack. So I got to pack that little hole there now, he said. He told me to make sure that I pack it because it's got dead tissue in it. And I just hold it with that thumb gently. Go in and start packing, getting the whole thing packed.
Pre-trial hearing's about to start and Jean Miller's no-show. Without her testimony, Luke Dixon walks. Maybe she's running late. No, she's not answering her home or her cell.
I gotta pull it apart. And let me tell you, this does hurt. But I, you know, like I always say, I have to do it. And I try to use my little finger to poke that down, and man, that hurts. It's so tender, especially since he just cut tissue out of it yesterday. Okay, then I'll get another one. These are sterile.
She's seen us coming. I pushed Gina too hard.
Try to break it apart is what I'm trying to do.
Not so sure.
Okay.
Luke Dixon is a rapist and a murderer. Remember that. Now, how do we get
Back. Get away from me,
I
Cat.
can ask for a seal while hearing. Trying to get Gina Mailer's statement into evidence, but it's a long shot. I have to prove that Luke Dixon is directly responsible for.
I run my animals off when I'm doing this. I don't want them getting any hair or anything in it.
Dixon is a rapist.
She's alive. Dixon fathered your child. The rape element proves that he attacked her twice.
To get an amniotic sample, I'll have to charge a rape victim with obstruction and perjury.
We don't have any choice. There's 15 other names on that calendar. We can't let Dixon walk.
Okay. Now I can take the glove off because I'm just putting the outer gauze on.
You were raped on May 21st.
And I use 4
But again on June 17th.
to fold over. I'm going to go start down here at the bottom.
Copy of the calendar that was taken from the suspect's apartment. 2 dates, June 17th
Tape it.
and July 11th, and your initials MC. Since Maker couldn't identify her rapist, isn't it more likely that the initials belong to?
I use 4 because when I fold them, it absorbs. You can't just put 1 on there. It just doesn't absorb.
My wife knew let that bastard's child grow inside her.
Then provide amniotic fluid.
If you hear the cussing or anything in the back, I'm watching Law and Order Special Victims Unit, so.
Determined to put a serial rapist and murderer
And then I
behind
gotta have one more. I didn't get one out for the top. And I just use 1 at the top because I folded over 4 times. Go lay down, get away from me.
the arrest warrant for obstruction.
You know better. Dogs start to come over. I don't let them around me when I'm doing this. Gotta be careful not to get hair in the wound. And when I tape that, I stretch it out so that it stays on when I stand up. And then I just do some more bandaging. Taping, I mean, of the bandages. Let's see. I thought I had some more little ones pulled. I guess I don't. I need
The criminal investigation
a
accusing the victim
couple of little ones.
offensive fabrication. So the rapist is suspecting Megan Carlisle suggested had a child.
This 2-inch medical tape is the best.
People insist my client was raped more than once. Next thing you know, she'll say the victim was asking for it.
Okay.
What's the bottom line? Compel amniocentesis to establish paternity. On what grounds?
And you've got the heat kicked off and it's closed now. So now I have these. These are abdominal pads. They're like 5-inch by 9-inch, I think. I like to put these on because it absorbs. Sambo, go lay down. That was my cat. He came in to visit. He's usually outside. I let him come in to visit. This keeps it from, when it gets real moist, from running down my legs. When it gets real wet, and it'll just run right down my leg into my sock, and I hate that feeling, that wet feeling. Or if I'm somewhere and it gets wet and it'll go through my clothes and soak my sweatpants. Sweatpants is the only thing I can wear right now. I can't wear anything else. And I don't buy dresses, so I always laugh and tell everybody I'm allergic to dresses. Okay. Let me do one more down there. Okay, so I've got that, and I forgot to open a rolled gauze. Takes me a while to do this. Sometimes when it's early in the morning, I'm getting ready for dialysis and I'm still half asleep. It takes me about half an hour. You think it would get faster, but it's not. Okay. So start with the rolled gauze. I just hold it there like that. put a little piece of tape on it. Gotta make sure I'm in the right spot though. Yeah, about right there. And then I just start pulling. I like it tight. It helps. I don't know if it helps hold the wound together or what, but it just seems that it does better when it's pulled tight. And doing this 3 times a day, let me tell you, it really gets expensive. Well,
you pay in time, you pay in grit, you pay in dedication. So we lowered and locked in our tuition.
he told me yesterday, I don't know if I posted that on Facebook, the conversation or not, but when he told me I was doing excellent with taking care of it, and he says that thing should heal in a month, because before he told me months to a year. And I said, a month? And he says, well, I'm being optimistic. So, the hand will be healed within a month, but I'm not sure about this. It'd be nice, wouldn't it? I wouldn't have to worry about this, but as big as that wound is, I had some open wounds on my arm years ago when they had to remove an infected dialysis graft, and they had to cut it out of the skin, and I had huge wounds. And it took months for that to heal. My mother did the packing and everything. She had to push packing up in this little tunnel between my arm and my shoulder, and I would cry because it hurt so bad. But it took forever for that to heal. I was so ready to be over it. I'm ready to get my new graft in my arm, but the doctor won't do it until the leg and hand is 100% healed, because I had the infection in the hand from the cat bite, and he just will not do it until those are completely healed, because he's afraid of getting another infection. And I had an staph infection in that graft last year in July when my sister found me unconscious. She picked me up and cleaned me up, and when they got me to the hospital, I had C. diff, which is a bowel infection. I had a staph infection in my dialysis graft, and I was septic. And I ran a blood pressure of 50. When they found me, it was 50/20. I mean, I was on my way out, and thank God my brother called my sister and told her that dialysis had called him. And I was a no-show, and they couldn't get me on the phone. The police came, couldn't get me to answer the door. So she found me and took care of me, got me to the hospital. Thank God for that, or I would not be here today. But I just put good tape on this. I put it against my skin, like I said, to hold it up so that it won't ride down. And when I'm home during the day, I just leave it uncovered because I have shorts on. I just wear shorts so I can keep an eye on it. But like if I'm going to church or to dialysis or a doctor's appointment, I either put one of these self-adhesive bandages on it or one of these elastic bandages, because that holds it in place. And it also somehow keeps the gauze tight against it or something that prevents it from soaking, getting soaked. Alright, I just wanted to show you guys a better picture. This is the finished product. I'll go if I can get the camera right. The finished product, my leg. You can see all the tape up here. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I just wanted to show you a better process without tape in the way of doing my leg. I'm going to do my hand later, and I'll show that also. Bye. Have a good Tuesday.